Hello everyone, Juicebags here, and welcome to the first episode of Prison Architect. This is Alpha 10, so the game is still got a long way to go before release, but it looks kind of fun. I'm got mixed emotions on it, but I'm pretty excited about it altogether. You know, I can't really do the Farmville type stuff or a lot of the sim type stuff. However, building a prison, executing some people, yeah, I can handle that. So this is the introduction, Prison Architect. Foreman's office, chief office, there's the old garbage collection facility. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of a basic tutorial going here after we get through this little opening cinematic. This is Prison Architect. Uh-oh. The CEO. Let's see what he's got to say. This is a tough one, indeed. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. Sounds fair. Sometimes people just gotta get executed. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. That sounds fair. Let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door into the south wall. Alright, so construct a building to house the execution facility. Let's see, buildings. Well, there we go. That's looking pretty easy so far. Let's get a large jail door in here. Dang CEO won't quit calling. Workmen are responsible for construction of buildings. Well, yeah. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. Sounds good. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move around and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. This is a nice little prison. We got a yard, a couple of showers. Looks like two main cell blocks. What's this? Administration buildings. Yep, administration's buildings. Here's the canteen. Alright, inside the building I want a jail cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Let's see. Materials. Brick walls. $600,000 still. Wow. I got all kinds of cash. So I'm assuming this is going to be the holding cell. What kind of options do we have here? Dirt, paving stone, grass, gravel, road, stone, fence, concrete tiles, concrete floor, wooden floor, ceramic floor, mosaic floor. So you now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button or press R. Alright, let's see, large deal doors. And let's press R there. There we go. That's right, workers. Get on in there. Install me some jail doors, huh? There we go. It's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a cell in the smaller area where our condemned inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger areas. Alright, so if we go to rooms, this is the cell. And this is the execution room. You notice the execution room is very large. Maybe we can get 2 chairs going at the same time. New rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. Execution room requires the electric chair. That sounds fair. Let's see, we got a bed. Toilet, can't have them pooing on the floor. And an electric chair. $5,000. Dang. Proud of them electric chairs these days. The yard. Whole lot of guards out there in the yard, but oh, it's chow time, that's why. You think some of those guards from the yard would be in there. In there in the canteen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 guards in the canteen and all those prisoners. That's just asking for trouble. There's a bed. There's the crapper. And here's the electric chair all boxed up and ready to go. Oh yeah. Making that poor guy carry that bed all by himself all the way over here. There we go. Place to sleep. And place to poo. And a place to get your brain zapped out. Gonna take him a minute to install that one, I bet. The CEO. That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you, though. These aren't strictly required. It depends how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material, like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Oh, there he is. Getting his last rites read to him. This is the man in question, Edward Rumsey. A teacher once, would you believe? Wouldn't believe it. Not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. That's what I'm saying. Once you're satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on him to select him, then right-click just outside his cell to initiate the transfer. Alright, let's see. Add a window. Do we really want this guy to have a window? I mean, I could care less if he gets to see outside. But I guess we should. Let's see. What do we got? We got a window. Alright, fine. We'll give him a window. Bookshelf. You gotta have some reading material while you're sitting on the crapper. So we will put that right next to the crapper. Let's get some lights outside. Let's see what else. They said floors. I got the window in already. See, paving stone, concrete tiles, ceramic floor. Oh, let's go with the mosaic floor. Only in the execution chamber, though. Not in the cell. And we'll give the guards some nice flooring too, but those dang prisoners, he doesn't deserve any mosaic tile. And then let's see, we got paving stone. We want to give him a path. Give him a nice path to his death. Let's see, we'll just run the path to there. How's that? Since I got $610,000 burning a hole in my pocket, I'll build me some stuff. These workers are at it. Oh, that's very nice flooring. You get no flooring in that cell. Deal with it. That is a lovely pattern. Gotta get some tile down on the floor here in case we have any undue brain poppage or whatever in the old electric chair. I know those tasks probably aren't normally very messy, but just in case, we're going to get some nice tile down on the floor there. Let's execute these guys in fashion. See, we got our path laid. Now where is he? This is him right over here. Let's see, Edward. Get your ass outside, Edward. You're about to get executed. The chief. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone-cold killer. Guilty as charged. That's right, Chief. It's all good because we are going to zap him. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? Yeah, let's hear it. It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Hoo hoo hoo. Here's old Edward right there. Why do they have large jail doors there in this house? Oh! There's two people in that bed. Oh, I should have known. Edward's gal is shacking up with this big musclehead here. I knew I'd catch you two here. Oh, it's his wife, Susan. Susan had it coming. What are you going to do? Take a crazy guess there, baby. Gun in hand. Bam. Headshots. See what you get, Susan? You want to pull that crap? Throw the gun down, mafia style. So leave it behind. You're not supposed to confess, though, Edward. But whatever. We are going to zap your ass anyway. At least they were kind enough. Obviously, that guy was not hung very well. That was a very small arm and hand covering his private area. Clear as day, if you ask me. Deserves every volt he's going to get. Oh yeah. The priest. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. I don't know. That's questionable. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. You got a good point there, Chief. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. This state is making an example of him. If he'd committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? You want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Me too, Chief. 'Cause you know there, priest, sometimes you just gotta make an example. There's no doubt about that. Good work so far. Thanks, Air Boss. There's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. Well, that's no good. We need to connect it to the electricity supply. Well, there's the power supply. Now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Well, it looks like there's some missing gaps here. Each building is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. Yep. Power is provided by this substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. So we got issues over in these cells too. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All the lights are out. Well, indeed. First need to switch into utility mode to understand why the lights are without power. Nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Well, yeah, that'll do it. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Alright, let's go in utilities mode. Electrical cables. There we go. And we're going to have to extend them down too, I'm assuming. There we go. Now where's the workers? There they are. Oh, you see all these workers are running to the front. I'm assuming we need some deliveries. We'll need some more electrical cable here. Yep. He's got himself a spool of wiring. Wow, this electrical wiring here could be a very slow process. They're getting it done though. The boys are getting it done. They're hard at work. So there's our execution facility there. Oh yeah, there we go. All the cells are lit. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. Well, yeah. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with main cables. That sounds about right. going to need what? We're going to need juice into this building as well. We need it all the way to the cell. I don't know. I'll put it all the way to the cell. These boys got massive work to do, huh? Well, I guess that's not as big of a job as this was. There we go. We're getting the chair powered up. This is going to be a fun game. It's very basic and simplistic, but the whole idea behind it is going to be very entertaining. That is for show. Faux show. Now these guys coming here. These workers are on point. That's for sure. They're getting it done. Quite a few of them. Wondering, well, I'm assuming we start off with a blank plot of land once we get through the tutorial mode here. Okay, so the chair is good. See what the CEO says. We're almost done, I think. We should test the new connection room, or we should test the new execution room, excuse me, at least once before we try to use it, though. Yeah, let's test it out. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Uh-oh. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electric chair generates. Well, you gotta get plenty of juice. We already know that. First, we need to turn the power back on. It's a two-step process. Step 1, switch each capacitor back on by clicking on them in utilities mode. Step 2, switch the power station back on by clicking on it. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it in utilities mode to turn it on. Alright, so let's see. Capacitor. Switch on. Switch all these guys on. And the power station, you can switch it on as well. There we go. We got the juice flowing again. Now we got to put some capacitors in. There we go. 3 new capacitors. Just need these workers to hop to it. Oh, here they come. There's 2 of the 3 right there. We waiting for a delivery for the other one? This guy looks like he's on a mission. Maybe we got one in storage down here. Who knows? Need 2 of the 3 are done. They're almost done. Need job in progress still. Where's the 3rd capacitor at? Oh, here it comes. Little homie down here carrying it. Just being in alpha stages, I'm wondering what more will be added into the game. I'm kind of hoping there might be some voiceovers, but I can live with it if there's not. See, we got our 3rd capacitor going in right now. 6:30 in the morning. These boys will be waking up soon. Alright, so we got the capacitor going. We need to test the chair. Let's see. Electric chair. Switch on. Looks like it's working. Well done. I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Indeed. Try not to worry about what happens next. Oh, I'm not concerned. Oh, Edward about to get his ass zapped is what's happening next. What do we got here? That's Edward rolling up into church so he can go confess to his double murder. Got the blood fresh on his hands still. Going to talk to the priest. Can I help you? There's no help. dot dot dot. You looking for forgiveness? Well, yeah, he is. I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. Oh, you've done some bad things, Edward. You've done some bad things. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. Well, that dirty little harlot was out running around, Edward. Sometimes you just got to put a cap in those gals. God will forgive you, no matter what you have done, if you ask Him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. That's right. And it's your time, Edward. It is time, Edward. See that? You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and He will have the final judgment on you. That's for certain. Time to fry, Edward. After I gave you a bookshelf and a window and everything. That's alright, because there will be more executions. There's no doubt about that. Strap him in, boys. Have a seat, Edward. Oh yeah, look at him. He looks excited. He's got a little vigor in his step there, the old hooded switch thrower. Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? You gonna beg, Edward? Susan, I'm sorry. Bam. Lights out. Or lights on in this case with the white screen. Huge flash of power. And Edward is no longer with us. You got the volts. Press escape to continue. Edward, dead. Indeed. So anyway, that is the first episode of Prison Architect, just the tutorial. I'll get started building next episode around. But thanks for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe. Looks like could be a fun game. I'm definitely going to check it out and enjoy these early stages. This is alpha number 10. So thanks again.